for nyahwɛfo I daily update TV so what I share and I say and then no first time I share to so any di no book coins no I then no one subscribe am my na be news bi na ɔhye bia we notification of phone so na wa be share friends so my fit so be share more than for so J.Mensah dukoi na akopie mu ɛwɔ parliament na ɛhɔ no na ɔkɔkyerɛkyerɛ mu nsɛm no finally no one side NDC for especially ato Forson ɛna ɔka sɛ BVR machines na ayɛ no deɛ ɛnhyɛ dɛ nyɛ nsonsuansoɔ biara ɛwɔ abato no so na owie no ɛna kyerɛ sɛ ɔjoine ato Forson na ɔmo sɛne sam question bi anaasɛ warning bi ɛde ma IGP sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ ɔyɛ n'adwuma yie because sɛ ɔbɛ vote no deɛ dwuma dodoɔ naa yɛ IGP adwuma ɔno ɔyɛ nipa baako pɛ a ɔne boss Masare nko na ɛyɛ adwuma a ɔmo a wɔwɔ polling center no deɛ yɛbɛka a ɔmo deɛ ɔmo hwɛ sɛ pɛrɛpɛrɛ yɛ ɔbɛkɔ so nanso so yɛka paa deɛ obɛwia ballot papers ɛne deɛ obɛwia ballot box nyinaa no nyinaa gya polisifoɔ no so a kyerɛ sɛ wɔasane some warning bi de ama IGP paa nyɛ asɛm a ɛna atɔfoɔ nso so bɛyi some secret bi too a kyerɛ sɛ na ɛmu ɔwura mu na ɔka sɛ some secret printing of the ballot papers bi ahyɛ aseɛ na ɛno no ɛna kyerɛ sɛ wɔka kyerɛ J.Mensah sɛ wonnyae saa nneɛma no yɛnyɛ saa adeɛ de sɛ ɛnyɛ papa because ɛwɔ sɛ efficient yɛbɛka ballot papers no ɛyɛ more na ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo print wɔ baabi a ɛyɛ ɔmo ankasa no ɔmo print ɔmo ballot papers ɛnyɛ different location bi a kyerɛ sɛ like yɛbɛka illegal kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo print saa ballot papers no ɔwie na ɔmo ka nsɛm yi about BVR machines no so ɔka ne nkuti nsɛm bi ɛkɔɔ so ɛwɔ parliament of Ghana ba ne de nkɔmmɔ de twa aba ne wie.
I assure us that she intends to conduct a credible election, a peaceful election, a free and fair election, and most important, a transparent election. Mr. Chairman, the mood of this country deserves nothing less than what she said. And if we are not careful, and where the country is at this moment, and if this election is not conducted in a credible manner, we may end up losing the 1992 Constitution. The future of this country is in her hands. The future of Ghana is in her hands and the hands of the Commission. Any trigger will erase all of us. And so, Mr. Speaker, since this election is an election with high stakes, there are certain issues that we believe it must be addressed and must be addressed properly. Number one, Mr. Speaker, during the 2020, the conduct of the 2020 election, a matter of serious nature came to our attention. That, Mr. Speaker, one of the printing presses that were taxed to print ballot papers for the presidential and parliamentary elections were found out that they were printing excess ballot after all the political parties had signed out. In particular, the name of the company is Elec. They were found out that they were printing excess ballots. Mr. Speaker, at the time when the matter became a major issue, they found out, and then later on we were told that they found those ballots and some of them were burnt. But the question is, or destroyed. The question is, before it was destroyed, who can prove that some of these ballots did not find its way into the nation, into the other police stations?
Security and safety of our voters and our property, we continue to collaborate with the National Election Security Task Force under the leadership of the Inspector General of Police to ensure the security of all citizens at all our centers nationwide. It is important to note that whilst we engage under the platform of the Election Security Task Force at all levels, national, regional, and district, the Electoral Commission is not responsible for security. Very often we've heard that the Electoral Commission is responsible for security, and we would like to emphasize that this is a mandate of the security agencies. We do not believe that they will cede any aspect of that to us. What we do is to collaborate with them and to provide them with details of all our centers, provide them with details of our printing arrangements, to enable them, work with us when we are, and work with us and protect the ballots, especially when we are transporting these ballots to the regions. We also use their armories to keep our ballots and sensitive materials. Beyond this, honorable members, the police have full responsibility for security before, during, and after the elections, and they take all their security decisions without recourse to the Electoral Commission.
Eti wey aya mami Jane J.Mensah some of ya wodi tuja adefa ho babo won sensem wa wo chese won mo de zo be he ama pare yonom ne ade akwaso de mu fa na babo won sem de ye posifo na won wo sa tu ni nti won mo je no e de ahye won mo sa na laptop ho asem ya na no beto dwa as a electoral commission for won mo akache laptops ya manfo e data no ne ade woso eya ade se chese agira ya ye reach ni ba bia ye nwo no ma me jira ko mesa ko pemo me hwehwe be dwafie pe na no de tuja chese no kre wo betumi akasi sudua ese laptops ne de eyirai e be se num e na eyirai ye na so de wo betumi akasa so pa ne se sa laptops no eyirai no enya susu asobɔ ne bia e wa afia bato ya ba beto ne ho tigana po ya ntumu na kra ne yanka hunu ne se enei wonu wo se won behwe se bibia ba de so pepepe na wo bia data ho nkwaka na nkwankwa wiase wo ba na wo ba bato aba yanka so bia yehu history yehu data ewo ebia afidie no anase bribia ete sa so wo no mo ni tinia no a agitumo se laptops no agera ye we se ye benya san ne no ede ama wo bre ya na wo cheche mu dia chese laptops enum e na agera ye nanso ense da nyansu so asobani bia ewo abeya ye ba beto yiso anu achikura no de tuja no chese constitutional instrument that anu a wono enu anu wo de ko mfimpinu ni aduonu nan abato ni mu na bibia ni wono mu abesesa obeka ya na enu wo sane wo de bato da se indelible ink na chese ye ba beto abai ade senka se de tete no to aba na wo de wonsa hye ade yi mu obi se jan varity and the funny indelible ink na ha sane ya won ya no won ya so afie de empese be nza na Ghana for se hye ade indelible ink no atete nyina ya use no ana be ya fro ya mpene afi won chese won sesan wadwen still indelible ink no ebe ya adwuma ene niam ahodo dada nyina bi te se bi abato ya hom ka senka wo mo yese ke batu November 7th no eno so ma sesan no eno no be ko mfimpinu ne aduonu wotwe enti CIBA ya ede to aba e wo Akroma no sesei ma mi je chese eno a eno wo mudi so.
Before I share a 2024 election program, please permit me to highlight a number of policy decisions we have taken as a commission. No new CI will be laid before Parliament ahead of the 2024 election. The commission relied on the count registration CI. That is CI.
Abuzi afacha yesa katiesi ne so ma meje na J.Mensah ensema no ade tuja de afa CI ya sese wo chese wo mo ba be use won na edanke ya wese ye bebo ade am watie no na nyina mu no obo ya no ba hye bo se electoral commission gina wo so wo mehama pede your transparency ayadwuma.
Distinguished honorable members, I end by reiterating that as a commission we are committed to providing a level playing field for all candidates and political parties and to undertaking our mandate without fear or favor. From the registration to the declaration, our processes are embedded with one key ingredient, and that is transparency, transparency, transparency. As such, we will continue to operate in the spirit of transparency, fairness, and integrity as embedded in our motto, and work to deliver credible, fair, peaceful, and transparent electoral processes in elections come the 7th of December 2024. I'd like to thank all of you for
enti mami je na J.Mensah ne wa memra hye be fie bra wo kopie mu ho na wad na do di sem kwoto dwa e no wate no ya wa chese wo mo no transparency pare your fan yo one by sound de ba ya adwuma pa ma eniema tumi akose de wo se kono na eniema so tumi adeda so wono tuba Facebook enei mami je na J.Mensah ne bra kokopie mu memra hye be fie se de memra hye be fie ne tie ena eda wono mu a ene wo hwe no ti baba bu anya kwama pa na wa hwese de ene dwumade no esifa ekoye ene sema wodo yi a Mami Jane Adukwe Mensah e de kokoto edwa.
Ye tonsa no so e de amamo ye da so agina mu e wo Ghana no ahye fie na abatu komisa mpanimfo na chese commissioners awodo dwemteni na kasa Mami Jane Adukwe Mensah na wone na pamfo ene ye owura Bosman Asawi mu nyina eka ho a wo mo ekopie fie nanim no ensama wodo a ene dai etwagu ye e wo honom no ebie na wodom kuma no afa no ena wo mo ba no deni Dr. Kesi atoba Forson no wakasa ena no obusa abatu komisa na wo kire se we podi odinka de to nanim ansa no wo se mame ensam no de waka dodo no ano na enso so no de meka ene se sabre ye wo sho se de o my Ghana emu ehuru potopoto no a ni nyina eya abatu ye ye kwakoto a na hunsem nyina so se be wie no ejina wo so eti Ghana da chepa de prepare de mame ye ka de a ne je se nipa over 30 million de ye nko a ene hye wonsa eti ye sra wada sensam awodo a waka no Ghana fo ehwe wanum pa sensam no eto asum na se yo ya wo de be ya adwuma no eno enai omo ehwe animu wa mananso wono ma no oto aso no wo kire se ye fe bibi ene ye pink sheet ene ho nko ne ba wo menya ne ntia se mo se omo be play why duplicate ye pink sheet no Ambeya who duplicate nyina je say omo be print no mienu original and a duplicate enti wo mo ebusa say no so wonsen kan ya te say na nya de say wo mo hwa anim say ye be ka say duplicate be wi akire no na afei ye bia yira wo no mo nkwanta enam say enye ba ko a ye nim say we nkwa na ye di dwumenti no afei na akwa ye si one time enti no so wonsem no ba pani enhwe na wontoto ho nsem enyina ema wo mo a Dr. Kesi atoba Forson ekasa Dom Kumano Ninsem no yentie bi
for her assurance.
Ye ni ade ene ne waka dia to Ghana for ni medwase de wo memra hwe fie ho ade to da no wa chese he ye ka security se ne ahopambo pa wo abato mu no ne ade a enu ono Mami Jane Adukwe Mensah ne Bosman Asare no mama sade no no dabi enu mama sade no no kra won mo ye de obamba hwe wo no nsa no aya posifo no ne ade ene ti kra na electoral commission fo won mo biribi a friend National Election Security Task Force yeah, I said no Inspector General Police IGP Dr. George Akufu Dampane one day animu kan ana one year waka so taa ne to yeah one na e said yes say ho pampo bekoso say bi electoral commission for niema hodo yi a wo de bato abanom ne ade nyina no ye be hwe amanu atumi adimu ne abo ho ban ne ade no wonu Mami Jane ne electoral commission adwuma for de wo me da no ka say on bebo ho ban wo mun ni say atumi no enti ni nyina hwa ho mamoko ne nsa na mu wo no mo kɔ ne nakra na no wo nyina ka bo ma hwe kwan a ye betumi afa so afie beto ba na wie no na basabasa ye bia ensi ye no so de wo kye say wo betumi nanu to akasa electoral commission ho se periperi yone asundwe ebe ya adwuma
in the area
ni nyina mu ena Dr. Kesi atoba Forson ato ne nkasa ye mu ena no wabuta abato komisa ne sa enye bia eye BVDs biometric devices yi krempo a abato komisa wo mu didi dwumai na nu mu ebeto odwa se ebi ayira ene waka se enu se hunsem no reti sausa ya nhyeda enya no nwasibre ena sisi ekonkon hwa ye de ekọ afia batom no obusa se enwo asempa bato komisa no wo afie no waba bepie efie no animo wonka mu asem pa ebetumi ede eye anu ye pote abre wo manfo ene ebe ha abato ye ena ewa ha chese hunsem no ene yetiewe ekina ne yetiewe ntidom kuma ne kira se fie wade ensem ne bepie wono mu dia ne chese potokasem ye beka se finality ne chese ne ye pa anu nwasibire ye wiasem no eti wase abato komisa no akasa na afemu no BVDs no eho asem etese BVDs na ayira no eho asem pa etese
for her assurance that she intends to
a ballot papers no ni nyina ya fenchim mu enya afeni ese ballot papers a short na echese enyema bia ya na ema abato no etimi nkotote ewo police centers awodo ni na so no eno so ho asem arehemu bai na abato komisa titire ni dwemtire ni wone na pamfo betumi ede amafie no yentie eno so ho sem sede oka no.
I want the EC to assure us or measures they put in place to ensure that on the day of voting, we are going to have sufficient ballot papers on the day. And again, since we all know that elections are largely won at the respective polling stations. I'm not engaging in any speculations. What measures are going to be put in place to ensure that there is serenity, there is calm, there is orderliness at the polling station? Because that is where determination of who wins, is located. Thank you.
Ebusua kwada so ma shebedwani ewo NPP amenyokuo ni dimu Kingsley Nyako enso ensem ewo dom kese no afa eno no
adwuma no siabrem kase bo ewo Akroma no
ebiati asemi ntimanka say about J.Mensah and Kasana ever a year DVR machines na no any so boni bi say eba emba so no any IGP one bi the mom any transparency a joint election any out of Forson as a bill about the secret printing of the ballot papers illegally no sans some of two getting in a ebiati asemi ntimanka ubitin no adventure go comment to bitin so share more than so any biashe subscribe my video book and so I daily update.